WrestleMania may be the biggest attraction in sports entertainment, but name value alone doesn't ensure the fans always go home happy. In recent years, whether it has been WWE favouring part-timers more than their full-time roster or the Roman Reigns experiment, many have been left feeling disappointed after the Super Show has went off air. Keeping in mind realism, WWE's affinity for big names, and potential storylines between now and April, I devised my dream card for when WWE returns to New York so I can compare the effectiveness of my match card with WWE's come spring. Here are the 13 matches I'd feature at WrestleMania 35. Last year, 3 bouts were featured over the 2-hour kickoff show, so I decided to book 3 matches for my dream pre-show. The first would be the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royale. Despite the Women's Evolution being in full motion, WWE didn't capitalise with their inaugural Women's Battle Royale winner, so the winner of this over-the-top contest would make an impact. I'd have Bianca Belair be victorious, making her Raw or SmackDown debut in the following week, introducing her impressive and athletic offense to a large audience, making her seem like a credible main roster talent. The second pre-show match I'd have would be for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The B-Team's actors started to become stale, so I'd have the Revival win the tag straps in late 2018 and use the beginning of 2019 to have competitive title defences, asserting themselves as top guys heading into Mania. On the road to the show of shows, Dash and Dawson would keep interfering in Kevin Owens' matches until Owens reveals at WrestleMania a returning Sami Zayn will team with him to challenge for the tag team titles. I'd like to see Owens and Zayn win, but as the money is in the chase, I'd have the Revival steal a win and walk out with the titles, for now. The last match before the main card would be the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, where previous winners would go on to varying levels of success. Almas would be my pick to win, as an underutilised talent that I couldn't fit on my main card. Winning the Battle Royale would give him a title shot soon after. I have included 10 matches on my main card, as this is around the number of matches WWE feature on their biggest shows. Opening the show, I'd have Braun Strowman defend his Money in the Bank contract in a ladder match. I'd set this up by having Braun demand competition, but wants to fight people who aren't currently on the Raw brand to prove he's the best in the world, not just Monday nights. Dream, Black, and Adam Cole would qualify in matches on NXT TV, and Jericho, Cody, and Batista would return to the WWE for one last shot at WWE Gold. The mix of WWE alumni and NXT talent will not only be interesting to watch, the NXT stars will be propelled to the status of the returning legends just by sharing the ring with them. Ultimately, I'd have the Undisputed Era interfere and lay out Strowman, but Aleister Black would dismantle the faction before retrieving the briefcase, confirming his move to the main roster. Match number 2 would be for the Cruiserweight title, which deserves its spotlight on the main show rather than the kickoff. In early 2019, I'd have Buddy Murphy destroy Cedric Alexander to become the new dominant Cruiserweight champion. On the road to WrestleMania, 205 Live would host yet another number 1 contenders tournament, this time won by the underdog of the yellow brand, Johnny Gargano, making the WrestleMania title match the chaotic evil Murphy versus the conflicted good Gargano. This match has the potential to steal the show, however, whether Ciampa interferes on the grandest stage of them all or not, I think it would be too soon for Johnny Wrestling to win the purple strap, so Murphy would continue his reign of dominance over 205 Live. Match number 3 would see all 3 members of the New Day battle all 3 members of Sanity in a unique 6-man elimination tag match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Between now and the 35th Mania, New Day could keep retaining their championships with help from their man outside the ring, leading to Sanity laying out the challenge to all 3 members of both teams that are involved in the match, so no funny business could happen outside the ring. With the New Day's advantage neutralised, I'd have Sanity clean sweep Kofi, Xavier and Big E to win the titles in a shocking fashion. Match number 4 would be a no disqualification bout between 2 of the toughest superstars on Raw, Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose, for the Intercontinental Championship. The setup for this match would involve McIntyre defeating Seth Rollins for the IC title, but only with the help of Ambrose turning on Seth in the match, but we'll come back to that later. Fast forward to the lead up to WrestleMania, where Ambrose begins to call Drew out on not being a credible champion, as Ambrose himself was the only reason he even won the title. Drew never responds directly, but starts winning matches with the Future Shock DDT, aka Ambrose's Dirty Deeds. The two eventually come to blows, utilising anything they can get their hands on as a weapon, setting up the title match with a no DQ stipulation. Drew would walk out with the title, proving himself as the worthy champion. The final match I'm going to talk about on part 1 is the 5th match for the United States title. Nakamura is doing some of his best WWE work as US champion, so walking into WrestleMania with the title should be a test. I'd have him scheduled to face AJ Styles one-on-one before John Cena returns and is entered into the match after promising management that he'd take the US belt on his many red carpet appearances to promote WWE. This would give each wrestler a different motivation to walk out with the title. The reigning champion Nakamura would want the title to benefit himself, Cena would want the title for corporate profit, and AJ would want the title to benefit wrestling. Everyone should put in a phenomenal showing, however Cena should look like he has the match won before Undertaker appears out of nowhere and lays out Cena similar to WrestleMania 34 before Styles hits Nakamura with the phenomenal forearm and Cena with a Styles clash to be crowned the new United States champion. And with that controversial idea, that's the end of part 1. How do you think I've booked the show so far, and what matches would you like to see in the last 5 of WrestleMania 35? I'm Sunny T, and I'll see you in part 2.